Super Saturday is not going to disappoint. The selection unbelievable, including this 2021 Mercedes AMG GT Black Series Project 1 Edition. The most powerful engine ever put in an AMG, 720 horsepower flat plane crank. The Black Series had the exclusive racing style body kit, and the P1 Edition, these crazy graphics with a Mercedes crest. Just beautiful. Mags, what do you have?
Well, thanks, Tyler. I'm digging on this 1970 Dodge Challenger RT. Of course, the Challenger was Dodge's first pony car. This one has the mighty 426 street Hemi with 425 horsepower. It was restored by Roger Gibson. Also, there's a 4-speed and a 410 Dana in the back. It's a super track pack car. It's a beautiful piece, numbers matching car. Rick, what do you have?
Well, Steve, that classic muscle is great, but I love the ultimate modern performance of this 2024 Porsche 911 GT3 RS, but this one is even more special. It has the Bisoc package. It takes what is essentially a race-ready street car and makes it even lighter for even more performance. 520 horsepower, 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. And I even like the color. Mike?
If you dream of Ferraris, your dreams must include this gorgeous mid-engine Ferrari SF90. Over 1,000 mid-engine hybrid horsepower and carbon fiber everything. I can dream, can't I? April, what do you have?
That's nice, Mike, but this is where it's at. 2016 Pagani Huayra, meaning the god of wind. She is gorgeous. Active arrow all around. The mirror shaped like a woman's eyelash. Looking back at you. Inside, the gauges run like a fine Swiss watch. It is gorgeous. Twin turbo V12 in the back, all exiting out through gorgeous titanium exhaust. This is gonna rock the house. Big things coming up here at Barrett-Jackson.
Right now, we got a 2021 Mercedes-Benz AMG GT Black Series Project 1 Edition.
And speaking of rare, this is one of the rarest Mercedes built in recent memory. Already rocketed to our top seller at over $500,000. Just 40 of these built, and the bidding continuing. Wow, $550,000, $570,000, and it's the most powerful AMG engine ever put in a car. 720 horsepower, flat plane crank, twin turbo, and these were built as sort of the F1 safety car look with the Black Series, the extra aero kit. The P1 edition got these special graphics, and this was built sort of as a consolation to sort of a pacifier for AMG Project 1 orders that were delayed, and they said, hey, we can give you this car as you wait. Only 40 people took delivery. About a third of those came to the United States, and now we're at $650,000, our top seller.
Yeah, I tell you what, this is absolutely crazy. I mean, you know, this is really the top of the lineup, you know, between 21 and 23, and the fact that it's got 720 horsepower coming out of this thing. Wow, $700,000. We have a new top seller here at Barrett-Jackson on Super Saturday. This 2021 Mercedes-Benz AMG GT Series Project 1 Edition, $700,000. We're going to see that 1970 Dodge Hemi Challenger come up onto the block.
To get behind it for that 426 Hemi burble there, like Mag said, numbers matching 426 Hemi, which is a big deal because people bought these to go racing. They were high-strung, somewhat fragile engines with a limited warranty, so very few surviving numbers matching cars.
Now, the Hemi Challenger's cousin, the Hemi Cuda, came standard with a shaker hood. That was an option on the Challenger. So what we have here is the regular air cleaner and a domed hood, but does not have air induction capability. Also new for 1970 was hydraulic lifters, which helped it to stay emissions cleaner than the salt lifters because they don't go out of adjustment as rapidly. This has the 18-tooth Hemi 4-speed box with a 264 first gear and a big 35 spline Dana 60 in the back with 410 gears inside the sure grip differential.
And if you order it with the Hemi, you might as well order it in the right color. This is Hemi Orange. So the color to match the engine. $230,000 the current bid. For numbers matching 426 Hemi, thinks that people should be raising their hands.
Also new for 1970 with the rally wheels, and inside the pistol grip 4-speed transmission. And the rally is also new for 1970. RT standing for road and track. In other words, ideal for either road or track. That's the idea of the marketing spin anyway. The fender tag is present and accounted for with all the things A34 and all that good stuff right there. It's there. It's not a reproduction. And the mighty, the street Hemi, the elephant.
All right, look at the bidders. We have a bidder on the floor. We have a bidder on the block who's talking to someone who's the actual bidder on the phone. And then we have 2 phone bidders who've set it up through Barrett-Jackson. So right now we have 4 bidders in the mix for this Hemi Challenger.
Now the interesting thing on this car, it does not have the tail stripe, which was an option, nor does it have the side stripe. Rather, it has no stripes. It does have rub strips on its sides, which was certainly an option, but unusual to not see the tail stripe on an RT anything. But it's not shown here.
And this Challenger, it is restored totally Concours correct. All the right factory markings, the right Goodyear polygrass wheels, and sold.
Well, we had people all over the country bidding by telephone, but at the end of the day, that gentleman right there, sitting in row number 2, came away the winner for that really awesome 1970 Dodge Hemi Challenger RT.
This is our second one to cross the block today, and the key difference is the color. This is not a factory color that you could option out. This was done through Porsche's paint to sample program. So if you wanted to pay a lot more money, you could pick any color you want of the rainbow, and that's what this one is. A paint to sample mint green, but still the Weissach package, which focused on lightning and track performance with the big wing on the back. Similar options to what we saw, other than this wild color.
Yeah, the paint to sample program for a regular Porsche is going to cost you about $11,000 or $12,000. You could go the paint to sample plus, which is going to cost you another $22,000 to $24,000. But look at the number on this one. This is now the #1 sale of the day. We're over $400,000, and we're still climbing.
In the Porsche world, rarity like this, a paint to sample, makes the values just explode. Unbelievable. And this one optioned with back seats as well, along with the very thin and lightweight carbon fiber buckets, and a suede or Alcantara dash. Carbon fiber everywhere, including the roof. And this is well north of its original MSRP. Incredible.
Well, it just boils down to where you're going to find it, right? I mean, where are you going to go out and find one of these that's listed for sale? They're pretty rare. They don't come up for sale very often. And it's pretty amazing to think that we've had 2 of them here at Barrett-Jackson. Earlier, we saw 2025 sell for $365, and now we're at $450, $455. Internet bidders, bidders in the skybox. Away it goes, $450,000 for a 2024 Porsche 911 GT3 RS Weissach edition, that custom color. And we've got a new top seller here in Palm Beach.
The SF90 is the latest and greatest from Ferrari when it comes to their technology. Formula One and their latest hybrid tech getting to the street. Over 1,000 horsepower with a twin-turbo V8 and a hybrid battery system. But this is the next level. This is the XX Stradale. So basically the race car of the street. As much race car tech as they could put in to still make it street legal. So totally reimagined aerodynamics. Starting here with the front, the air is channeled in through here, through the hood and out the top for greater downforce. Already at $1 million on this thing. Bigger wing to reminiscent of the racing cars, extra venting, carbon fiber wheels, carbon ceramic brakes, and amazing performance.
Now this is one of 3 cars selling here at Barrett-Jackson on Super Saturday that has a reserve. We don't know what the reserve is. The folks bidding don't know. Only the consignor at Barrett-Jackson knows. When they get close to it, sometimes there's wheeling and dealing that happens. Right now, we're bid to $1.5 million. And as far as we know, the reserve has yet to be lifted.
Gonna talk performance, 0 to 60 on this one, 2 seconds flat. That is the new warp barrier for hypercars, is 2 seconds, and this thing does it.
I tell you what, if you've ever been in a car that's doing 0 to 60 in more than 3 seconds, it will literally make your head spin. It takes a moment for the blood in your head to catch up to it.
This is 1,015 combined horsepower with the gas and electric systems combined. That's a bunch of power. All-wheel drive, that's how it goes 0 to 60 in 2 seconds.
Yeah, no way could a two-wheel drive hook up and get that kind of performance. Beautiful yellow Alcantara accented interior. You can see the paddle shift transmission. And this is the race car, so it does have an emergency fire extinguisher that would have been factory, and it's lightened quite a bit.
Well, they are saying it's sold. Apparently the reserve was lifted. $1.7 million for that 2025 SF90X Stradale. An amazing car, as Tyler said, basically a race car that is street legal. All right, I sometimes say it's like seeing a unicorn. Rarely does anybody get to see a Pagani Huayra, and we have one here at Barrett-Jackson from 2016. It's up on the block.
Horacio Pagani is a pretty incredible man with a great story. He's from originally Argentina. He was an immigrant that moved to Italy and really wanted to work at Lamborghini. He got into the ground floor working literally as their janitor, worked his way up to the chief of design, and pinned the iconic 25th anniversary Lamborghini Countach. Oh my gosh, we're already at $1.5 million. It keeps going. So he parted with Lamborghini because he wanted to do more with carbon fiber. He started his own company in the early 90s, came out with the Zonda first. Now we're at over $2 million. The Huayra came next. That's where this beautiful carbon fiber body is born from. You can see the beautiful weave here in the blue. And the details on this car are just incredible. The engine is from AMG, specially built in Germany by AMG Mercedes and built in Italy. Currently now $2.7 million. But you go around and look at all the details. This car is just incredible. There's no plastics. It's all titanium, carbon fiber. Every little detail is just incredible quality.
Now think about this. The original sticker, the base sticker for this car would have been $1.3 million. But with the factory options they put on this, they added another $225,000 to the base price. And now look how far we are above that price.
The doors also go up a la Goldwing, and look at this incredible interior here with the exposed shifter, all the mechanisms as you can see. And where are we at now? $2.9 million. Will it reach $3 million? You can see the incredible instrument cluster, all the machine metal, along with carbon fiber and leather. And here is Horacio Pagani's signature on the passenger airbag. Just look at the details.
Now, this car does have a reserve. Very rare that it happens at Barrett-Jackson, but this is one of the cars here at Barrett-Jackson that has a reserve, meaning it has to meet a certain minimum that Barrett-Jackson, together with the consignor, have come up with. And it looks like it met it at $2.9 million. It has been sold here at Barrett-Jackson. What a top sale for a Pagani Huayra from 2016.